Hey guys, I've taken a little break from posting, but I hope to get back to it next week. But I just realized that today is Suicide Prevention Day. And I just wanted to say a few things. Part of the reason I haven't been posting lately, or I've been hesitant to post, is because so much is going on right now in the world that's really wrecking people. You know, we have, in the United States, we have a fascist president. We have wildfires raging. We have police brutality and, police shooting unarmed black people in the streets. It feels like we're on the verge of some sort of revolution. Parents are struggling with, whether or not to send their kids back to school when there's a literal, pandemic happening. Some of them are, actually all parents are overwhelmed right now. I was talking with my sister-in-law the other day, and basically their school system that my niece and nephew attend, they decided at the last minute that they're going to do remote learning. So now a bunch of parents are scrambling because they don't have childcare, or they can't stay home with their kids to make sure that they get their work done. My brother is probably going to have to quit his job. I really feel bad for parents right now, and I think parents feel bad. I've talked to some parents who are like, oh, I feel so bad, like I just can't keep it together. You're not supposed to keep it together. This is not normal. It's not to be endured. And all of this stuff, and I don't, the pandemic, everything that's going on is leading to a mental health crisis. And a lot of people are going to be suicidal. Some have killed themselves already or overdosed. So it's been kind of hard for me. I've felt hesitant to write about my own stupid problems or my own depression or struggle with like bipolar and anxiety, blah, 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 because there's so much stuff going on that has the potential to kill people and destroy families and stuff. And some arguments or some discussions that I've had with my husband recently have been along the lines of like, if we want a better world, or if we need to address mental health issues by addressing the things going on in our world that are causing those mental health issues, like terrible leaders who cause an economic crisis that leads to people losing their jobs, leaders that fail to lead and lie to people about the seriousness of this pandemic. We need economic equality. We need racial equality. We need gender equality. I'm just like, if you're struggling right now, and I know a lot of people are struggling, and that's why like I'm hesitant to even talk about my problems. Like I said, if you're struggling, you're not alone, and this situation is unprecedented, and it's not a lot of people are able to endure this. So I'm trying to think of ways that I can help improve our world to make a better world, so people aren't driven to suicide, to overdose, etc. I'm giving that more thought. I feel like my writing right now is not contributing well to that. I feel like I need to do more. And I've tried to, get involved with like local political campaigns and things like that, and donate to causes that I believe in, and try to educate myself about racism and white supremacy in this country and stuff. But I think the typical message of like Suicide Prevention Day is like, get help, you're not alone, and I get it, right? But it's not, to me, it's right now, it's not up to the individual. It's up to all of us to create a society where people aren't driven to the brink. So what are we gonna do to help that? I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways. I feel like my writing isn't really accomplishing anything with that. I'm helping people feel less alone and stuff like that, but I don't know. We need to do something, because at the beginning of this pandemic, I was interviewed for an article from my local NPR station, and we talked about how this was going to lead to a mental health crisis, and I think we're starting to see it now, and especially, I'm really worried about parents right now, guys. Like, they have so much on their plate right now, it's not to be endured. A while back, I was like, talking about how all the stuff going on is making me so angry, and I felt bad about that. I felt bad about being angry because I don't want to be an angry person. And my aunt, who happens to be a psychologist, just said, there's a lot to be angry about. Your anger and your sadness and your desperation is warranted. So I'm just trying to think of what I can do to help, and maybe we can all think of ways, we can help. I don't know. But anyways, I'm here for you. If you ever want to message me, if you're in crisis, reach out to me. I've been there. So anyways, World Suicide Prevention Day. I love you. Thanks for being here.